Can you guys, anyone like go through that like last last session, what did you guys learn? Anyone? Anyone wanted to read? What did you guys learn the new keywords? Anyone talk? Guys, can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay. Anyone like tell me what did you learn last session? Keywords.
Sorry, I have missed last session. So yeah, somebody please help here.
Yeah.
Okay, I think mostly we have talked about Jenkins, I hope. So
Yeah, we did the Jenkins too. That is true.
yeah, so I think, yeah, so which I have missed. Yeah, so anyone can please help here. Like, I think mostly we have talked about CI/CD. We have I don't know what approach we have done in the last session. So
Yeah.
guys, yeah.
Anyone, please just, the what did you learn with the flow, right? I can get to know that where you guys are standing the flow. That's what my objective asking it behind. Anyone, please add your thoughts. Some kind of keywords, what did you learn? Last session one.
If you have updated the doc, maybe I can go through it.
Yeah, I have updated it already.
Okay, yeah.
I
Sure,
think mostly
yeah, before
it's
yeah,
hands-on
sorry.
session, right? So that's where I could have maybe not been added something. Mostly.
Yeah.
Just
So I have got one question. Sorry to distract the session, but I think it's like a different question which I have got.
Okay.
So maybe you can help me. By the time I'll. So the question is, I got so I have 60 instances, which are 30 for the Linux instances and 30 are in the Windows instances. I want to update every 7 days once. So which like M update or maybe version update, whatever it is. But I want to update every 7 days or 10 days. What is your approach?
Yeah. Specific like update in the sense, you want to run a command in the Linux or something, or like that's what. So usually, right, here two approaches. One is existing system update, or second one is we will update in the AMI. We will update that AMI as a new mission next time. Two approaches
okay.
we have here.
Yeah. Okay. So we can update the AMI. It will update all 30 instances, or like how it is?
Obviously, we will be bringing the new AMIs, right? Like we will remove the previous AMI ID. We will apply with the Terraform. Like for example, in the Terraform we did last time. You have seen, yeah.
So okay, new instances will create. Actually, I can say that.
Yeah, exactly. Yes, new instances. Yes.
So like like we can either we can create a one golden EMI and we can approach with that way also.
Yeah, exactly. This you see, right? Next time in this, I'll get the new AMI. In the new AMI, I'll get all the software packages here, like with the user data, like this. You see, right? I have a user data which will install the Tomcat related. So next time in the new AMI, what you will do, you will update the latest packages. You will provide that new AMI here.
Understand.
So you will apply this Terraform. The old EC2 mission will go down. New AMI will come. In the new AMI, this setup will come. Tomcat, everything will come. Next, with the Jenkins job, we will make a deployment with another Jenkins job to the new AMIs again. New
if it is a like same update or like the same relevant thing, we can use lambdas also, right? If there is a like same update for every 7 days, we can go with lambda also, right?
You want to apply on the existing mission or what is that? Here, that's
Yeah,
what
existing missions only. The 30 30 30 Linux and 30 Windows. I want to update every 7 days once.
Second, new missions approach you know already. New missions.
Yeah, I understand that.
with-
But if it is the same, like if it is in existing missions, what is the approach?
Yeah, with the Jenkins only, right? I can go with the Jenkins only. Yeah, you can see Lambda is also doing the same of the Jenkins only here internally. So if you ask,
Understand.
if you go with this, with the Jenkins, what I do, I'll connect to all those missions from here. I will.
Mhm.
You remember we were running this command, na? SSH-i pem
Right.
ECT user at server.
Yeah.
Next space here the command. What this command, I mean, what this line does is from Jenkins, you are controlling the remote server, right? Here, what I'll do
Mhm.
for loop, I'll provide all the IPs here, like 1, 2, 3, like number of IPs. I'll do from here, I'll replace it here, $IP each time. So in a loop,
Okay.
what it does first, it will go to the first mission, updates that command, second loop, the loop, something in a loop, I'll go. With the
Okay.
right now, Windows also supporting SSH. If you have SSH agents or something, you can do that. Or alternative to the SSH for Windows, there is a something called WinRM.
Mhm.
Windows remote related package, something is there. With WinRM package, you can update that command. This can be done. Yes.
So the approach is like based on the requirement. So either we can go through like automate like lambdas, or we can go with golden AMI, or we can go with
You don't need
like
here
Jenkins.
lambdas. You don't need bring the another lambda again. See, one
Okay.
thing, Lokesh, I'll tell you, like, this is what we need to have a mindset. Yes, we can bring the lambdas. In future, who will manage again lambdas?
Okay.
In the lambdas doesn't support shell-based commands. I think they supports Python, Java, this kind of framework. So as a
Understand.
DevOps guy, you should bring, yeah, lambdas can be done. Lambda equal to Jenkins only.
Understand.
In the Jenkins, what are you doing here? You are creating a job, right? Lambda also do the same thing. Lambda also equal to the job. In Jenkins, you can we make a schedule or not in the Jenkins? I need to run a job specifically in the periodical or not? Can be done or not?
Yeah, we can.
With the what is this guy? Cron tab, right? Schedule.
Right. Yeah. So actually, yeah, even one more approach is cron tab. Yeah.
Schedule. So now what,
Yeah.
no, not cron tab. This cron tab you will make in this job, Jenkins job itself.
Right.
Now
Right.
what happens here? The job on that time, the job will run, the commands will get executed, done.
Mhm.
Lambda also
Right.
same thing. Lambda equal to job only. In the Jenkins
Understand.
job, we were giving a command. In the Lambda, you will give a Python kind of code, Python related
Understand.
code. That's what.
Understand.
Yes. Now, if you ask me, if you could have, I mean, company to company, they'll go with their skill set, what they have it.
Exactly.
But
Yeah. No, actually, I got a little means like I can openly say I failed that interview because means like the first thing where I nervous is a VP per DevOps like security. So it's a very big organization actually. So
okay.
so he said yeah when he said a VP, so then I got little nervous. So the first thing I didn't able to ask like these questions. I mean, it's like I have in my mind, but I don't know if I can ask or not. But I
We
little
can ask it.
nervous.
See, that's what right here in the technical. What happens here? You have to discuss the approaches. This is the one approach, second approach, third approach. It's in just keep this thought. Interview is not a kind of question and answer. Interview we
Right.
need to make as a kind of discussion.
Right.
I know these kind of approaches it may work. Can you help me like something? You can ask them back. You can go with their mindset also. It's not always something what I have the answer. I can take their thought. I can top up that. I can improvise. Oh, that is also kind of solution. I can add it up. Something I can say. Yeah, you said lambda also can be done. Lambda also can be
Right.
done. But again, you are already have this kind of solution. I need to bring one more here
Mhm.
equal to this. See, one more. Lambda is also cost. Lambda they charge.
Right.
Now,
Right.
if I have existing environment Jenkins kind of setup where I'm paying
Mhm.
already, my Jenkins
Mhm.
job itself will behave as a kind of lambda now. Then I know I
Understood.
can eliminate, right? This kind of thing.
Right.
This kind of approaches you can discuss it here.
Yeah. He asked only three questions. One is like WAF, which I have a like he asked why you didn't mention in your resume about WAF. Then I said okay.
Just to create
I
one
have
WAF, just like in the WAF, right? It's a kind of you can add a one template. Already there is in AWS console, right? You will have one
Mhm.
to create an WAF. then
Mhm.
we'll get an ID that we will associate with. We don't, you can say that we don't enforce any rule. We will go with the AWS default web setup only. You can go with this. Yeah. Just
Understand.
look, I'll take a specific for this kind of discussion, right? I'll take a specific session in this week itself.
Okay. Yeah. Thanks. Sorry.
Yeah.
That's what I said. Yeah. Sorry because it will go
Instead
further
of
discussion.
theoretically, right? Instead of theoretically,
Correct.
you ask me the
Yeah.
question, I'll do it immediately in the console itself. We can have that thought.
Great.
That's what I can do.
Great. Great. Yeah. Thanks. Thanks.
No problem. Yeah. Can you guys help me? Like, what did you guys, anyone learn? Okay, I'll go with this. So last session, previously, this is what we were doing it. Let me tell you, Jenkins 2. We were deploying two things here, deployment. One is VM, another is the K8s. So VM, you know the approach we did to the Tomcat also we did, and also the two places we did Tomcat, and one more was the Apache. We did with one we took the Java, another was static code. For Java, I was giving an keywords Spring Boot, no var file, no Tomcat. Inbuilt will be there. You will get a jar. You need only Java. And second one, for when I say Java, there is the packages will frameworks will be there, Maven, and in the code itself, they'll say that before coming to you the code, already they have decided where to the running environment also. We need to ask with the developer. We went with the Tomcat. Tomcat needed with the var file. We were converting with this kind of tool, Maven and all, where we will get, and then we were storing the var in the Artifactory. This is the VM approach. Now we replace it with this guy, another guy called K8s. For K8s also, we will be deploying. For VM, you need a Tomcat and all. For K8s, what is the feed we need to give? For Kubernetes, what is the input we need to give to run an application? In Kubernetes, where we run application?
In worker node.
In container.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We
To
need a
do
Docker
container,
file
what
and
do we
YAML file.
need? What do we need? As a
Image.
yes, YAML deployment YAML, that is next level. The basic need we need to feed into the Kubernetes is an image. To make an image, we need a kind of Docker file. We are converting monolithic to microservices here above application. This application we are converting monolithic to micro. To convert into the Docker file, to make kind of this kind of conversion, we went with this approach. We will build with Maven. I will get an var file. That var I will copy to the Docker file. In the Docker file, we are going to set up this one, Tomcat. This one we did, Tomcat. And then I made a Maven build. I got an var. In the Docker file, I'm copying that. We previously we were taking the base images, the default base images. Let me show you that what we did. This is one. Previously, we were taking from Tomcat directly, but last session, what we did, we are building from scratch. I took from CentOS. I'm installing the Tomcat total. I'm starting here the Tomcat one here. We did this setup, and then we built the Docker, this one, Docker image. If you see here, very important line, this line, 13th line. What is the prerequisite when you are building this Docker file? What you should have it? Docker you have.
Yeah, we need a code like artifact, like jar file or var file.
You need a var file, right? I'm not building
Yeah.
here var file. I'm building out of this in the Jenkins job. I'm building it. In the Jenkins job, I have two commands. One is the Maven build, Maven clean package, I mean. That will generate a var file. Next one is the Docker build. Let me show you here. You go to here. For our Jenkins flow, right, I have enabled some features. So I'm collecting this data. I enabled one monitoring plugin where it is getting slow and all, it will capture it, this monitoring dashboard. Why it is, this will tell you that why it is slow and all something, where it is, how much CPU usage, everything it will tell you. I installed a plugin in the Jenkins. Okay. So let me go to the microservices here. Whatever I'm clicking, right, this plugin will capture it behind. And then it will show us why the Jenkins is slow and all. 2, 3. I don't find any anomaly in the behavior. Okay, let me show here. This is the, it is Spark Java. I'll open this job. In this job, we have only two commands. If you remember, one is the Maven clean package. Another one was the Docker build -t. This Docker build will look for which file? Anyone? What is important file do you need
Docker file,
for this?
code, source code,
Source code plus very important file.
Maven.
Yeah, tool will be there, command will be there, but one important file it will scan for this when you run this.
Okay, form.xml.
Form.xml.
So here I'll get a var. Here Docker file. In the Docker file, I'm taking a CentOS and installing Tomcat and copying the var. I'm not doing the multi-stage. I'm doing out of Docker file, the Maven clean package. You can have one more approach, right? Multi-stage. In multi-stage, what you can have it? In the Docker file itself, you can copy the code. No need to install Maven on the Jenkins. There you can do. Instead of that, what I'm going with other approach, in the Jenkins, I'm doing it, and then I'm building it, the Docker file. So last time, configure, go for here, the code. So my objective was today, we'll fix this issue. We had an issue yesterday, last time. The Tomcat was not able to run. And then we will, let me take this immediately to the GitLab. You know the steps, we will convert this into the GitLab job. Go for build steps here. Obviously, your source code management, you will have a, where is your code, branches, blah, blah info. Build steps here, you see, right? Two commands. Clean package, Docker build, and obviously pushing the image into ECR. These are the, here why I'm making it, because my Docker file doesn't have the Maven clean packages and all, and as a dependency var file. That's where I'm building out of the Docker file. Here, this is the one. This will generate me the var. This will generate me the image. Now we did last time building this, and till now here, what are the, in normal kind of process, what was the process we call? When you build the image, push the image into ECR, what is the
CI/CD.
CI. Build the var, build the image. Next, what is pending? CD.
Deploy.
So where are we deploying right now? What is the target environment we are deploying?
K8s.
K8s. If you remember previously, we were deploying with the deployment.yaml, service.yaml,
Service.yaml.
ingress, right? These are the
Ingress.
ones, like in case there is a dependencies, config.yaml, config map.yaml, and secret.yaml, some kind of pv.yaml, based upon the application need, based upon the application nature. So we were having it. But last session, what I took, if you remember, what is the tool I was using? Yes, we were using YAMLs, but we were going with one technology, right? What was
Helm.
Helm.
Helm? I created a Helm chart. This is the one in the code itself. We have an Helm chart, this Helm chart. In the local, I have not made it, if you remember. I built this Helm chart with one command, Helm create in the one server. From there, I pushed this code into the SCM. Here I had given it the where to pick this image. This is the deployment YAML. This deployment YAML is calling the image values.image repository here. So we used Helm chart to deploy it. So this is the tool. This is the job we'll make CA. There is a separate job, I created it. Let me go back. So this is the job to deploy. Two jobs. I deployed this. Let me go back to the server. Kubernetes. Should I assume? Because kubectl command will work only from the, because the kube config with that user only, bash, Jenkins user. -s, right? So -s. I have deployed Helm chart specifically in this namespace only, Spark Java. You can check Helm list. Helm list will check that what are the Helm charts are installed. There is a one Helm chart installed. So like check that kubectl get deploy. There is one deployment we did with this Helm chart. Let me go for configure as well behind. When we deployed this image, the deployment Helm chart, I used one command, if you remember, Helm upgrade -I, this command I used, Helm upgrade, this one. And then we were overwriting this tag with a build parameter. We are taking a choice parameter from the user. And then I'm deploying my own image. I'm overwriting the values family here. That is what we did. So kubectl get a PO. Thumb rule, if pod is not running, if any other status, always the first command you have to do, kubectl describe. PO. Pod is not running. Can we delete the pod or not? Can we delete?
We have to stop and we can delete.
No, normally if I can delete the pod, new pod will come or not? Normally.
It will come.
If it is a deployment, there are the objects, right? Pod, deployment, stateful set, these are all.
Right. If it is deployment, it will come. If it is pod, it won't come.
Yeah, very important. Pod is unmanaged. You can check it here. There is a keyword called controlled by. If it is controlled by something replica set, hey, there is a one guy is controlling this. I can delete this pod. So when I deploy last time, I'm getting an error. My pods are in this status. You see here, the pods are not running. Image will back up. Last time it was image was wrong. The image path was wrong. It was not GCR URL. That's where I got an error. And this was crash loopback. When you in the crash loopback, you can check a reason here. This is the some kind of, here you see, right, message. It is telling that from where this command is coming. Any idea from where this command was coming? It is telling that I was not able to execute. This file was not found. It is telling from where this command was coming. Any idea? How this image has been built, from which file?
Docker file.
When you start a Docker file, what is the command will start whenever your container starts last time at the end? In the Docker file, what lines will say that start a process, start a thread, something in the Docker file? In a EC2 mission, I don't want to install any softwares manually. I wanted to start Apache automatically in EC2. Where do you give that information? In EC2, whenever I'm creating EC2 mission, I wanted to install some processes. I want to run a process automatically. What is the concept is there?
User data.
Same way, please, this is the one of the interview question, you will get it. You will get in the interview also this one. In a Docker file, this is very important, this one. CMD or entry point, anyone you can use. Both also you can combine, but you cannot use two of them to start a process. So CMD, or if I do like this, run start Tomcat, it won't execute. It won't run. In a Docker file, if you want to start a process, you need to provide that command in this either CMD or entry point. Now all these steps are executing. While executing this one, CMD, you see here, it is telling that I am not able to find this one here. This is, yesterday I was checking this. Well, why? Here is the problem. Here you see, right? Here is the problem. I am creating a directory here. Observe here how this structure will go. I am creating a directory mkdir. There is a problem in this image. If just find it, you will get to know easily. This is how we troubleshoot it. You creating a directory here. Let me go with this manually. You're creating a directory. What is the directory? OPT Tomcat. Now, what did you told here? Work directory. So below all the commands will execute it from this folder only now. Now what work directory you did? Next, what are you doing here? Download. Here what will come? Some tar file will come. And what are you doing here? Can you guys anyone tell here? What are we doing here? Seventh line.
Yeah, means like we are kind of unzipping.
Exactly. Extract. In this folder only you are doing it. Why? You told work directory. Next, don't care about these commands. You are installing the Java. Okay.
Yeah, and you paste in WAR file into web apps.
Yeah, Java. Next, what happened here? After extract, right? This name will be like this only.
Yeah,
We
we
have
have
not
to.
renamed right anywhere else here. We have not renamed it anywhere else here. So the after extract, right? The name will be like this only, like this only. Now what I'm doing here? I'm copying the WAR file. When you're copying the WAR file, right? This web apps folder will be inside this. So before I need to do one step right here. Can I
Rename to Tomcat.
Yeah, that's what I here missed it. So what I'll do here, I will not create this directory. That is the one. I'll not create this directory. Leave this. Now what happens here? From CentOS, download, blah, 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 blah. Here, run MV Disney. We will rename to Tomcat here. Now what happens here? You will have a Tomcat folder. You will copy. This is what here. So I'm there is some issue while we were doing it. Before itself, yeah, let it be work directory. What it does? Tomcat. Yeah, let it be not a problem. It will create it. So copy the where. Now put. Let's push this code. Fixed Java startup process. I mean to Tomcat startup process. Fixed CMD startup issue. CMD or entry pointer, most important. CMD entry point both used to whenever your Docker file container starts from image. At the end, these commands will get executed. After all this, last they will get executed. Now, so append next, what is steps pending after code? Every time you know, right? When you push the code, what you need to do?
You have to run build. It will.
Build the image, build the Docker file. This is the one you see, right? Behind I'm monitoring it. My Jenkins is bit slow, right? Here we can monitor it. These are the ones bit slow. You see here, I'm sending multiple requests. This red color, na, they are taking more time here. I'm sending this many requests. Behind I'm monitoring it. And yesterday I had given, previously we had given, if you see right here, Jenkins, PSF and here, PEPF and Jenkins. Previously we had given 4 GB memory. 4 GB. Yesterday I have increased to 6 GB because why? I have my EC2 mission dedicatedly. This one is used for Jenkins only. This is EC2. I have 8 GB memory. I had given almost 6 GB. 6 GB for Jenkins. Remaining 2 GB left I am using for OS. So that's where you see, right? This is around 6.7 GB RAM is being used. This is I'm checking it. And I have added one more called GC garbage collection. They told to recommend it. They recommended these options. And behind I'm monitoring it. Why my Jenkins is slow. Here you see, right? All of a sudden it went some spike. CP is okay, but just I'm collecting this data where and all which URL is slow something. If you want to see, you can check it here behind. These ones are taking more time. Red color one, they shouldn't take much time. I'm collecting the data. To get this data, right? I've installed a plugin. There is a plugin called monitoring plugin. I installed it. I'm getting this URL. So behind I'm monitoring my Jenkins, why it is slow and all something. You see, right? This is something. If you get right now 2 GB, it is being used, my Jenkins RAM. So let's build this image. Build now. Can anyone tell what commands will run behind for this?
Docker build
Before?
before like uh, like installing Tomcat.
Mav and clean package.
Yeah.
Why we are using Mav and clean package? We are converting our application from previously this application we deployed on top of whom? Tomcat. Now we are
Yeah.
deploying to the Kubernetes. To Kubernetes, same application as it is I'm bringing. I'm taking a CentOS base image and installing the Tomcats here. Otherwise, one approach, easy approach from Tomcat. That's it. Please have this kind of in the interview. They may ask you, can you write a one sample? You no need to by heart anything. Just put this kind of syntax. That is enough for us. No need to by heart. This is we had a Java issue while installing the Java. I Googled it. I got these lines. We are using that. Now, easier. So what is build number? If you remember, what is the build number we built today?
4.
4. Yeah, we built this image April 1st. Now, what is pending next? Images came.
Deploying.
Deploying, right? So you can do like this also testing. Docker images, check it here. Docker images. Sudo. You can mimic before deploying, right? You can mimic here also. What you can do, sudo. If any errors comes from, we will get to know. Behind Kubernetes, we'll do same thing like this, right? Sudo docker run. You can check like this. Docker run this testing purpose instead of deploying, right? Colon. I was telling na Kubernetes also will do Docker run only, right? Behind internally.
Right.
The tag name fail. So you'll get an error. Oh yeah. Still we have getting error, is it right? No. Tomcat it is telling it. In this image also some issue is there. Here is the one debugging step what I'll do. Now what happened, right? Your container, what is the command it does? Can you guys tell me what is this command does? It will take this image and then it will run a container, right? My container got failed now. It didn't start. At what step it is failing? At what step it is failing?
Starting.
While executing in this what line?
Last line.
I can override this. What I can do, observe here. This is what we used to do sometimes. To test purpose, docker run -it. I'm going inside the container. Don't run this command. Don't run this command. Run a, I'll override here. -entry point bin bash. This way, what I'm telling here, I'm going to override this command. I want to check whether that file is there or not, testing itself. This is for debugging purpose. You can use it. Let's see. You see here right now what I'm doing here now. Where I am. Inside EC2 mission or inside Tomcat now?
Tomcat.
What I did, you can override the CMD. Okay. Override the CMD with this command, for example. This command. Now, let me keep it in the comment. What is the error we are getting? Let me check. What it is telling, this is not found. Where I am right now here, OPT already. Oh, acha. Two folders are coming. One is Tomcat. Again. You see here, this is looking for this script. This script is there. OP Tomcat is there. Again, what is there? One more Tomcat is there. That's what the problem. Okay. Now what I can do here in my script. Let's remove this Tomcat one. Let's remove this. So you will be in this folder, OPT, download it, rename it. Yeah, let's see. So do now again. What did we do? Fixed content. I am making as a work directory as a OPT. Work directory is creating one more folder. That's where it happened. How I know? We went inside the container. We override the CMD. To override the CMD, this is the command. I went inside the command. Now, when you do like this, right? Whenever your container starts, this command will not work. This command will work. That's what I'm doing it. So CMD can be overridden, but entry point you cannot override. One of the interview question they'll ask you, what is the difference between CMD and entry point? CMD can be overwritten like this. You can overwrite it. Entry point you cannot overwrite. Now I'm starting a container. I'm starting a container here, but I'm not executing this command. I'm saying that execute this command. That's what here. Exit. I came back again to this. Yeah, did we push the code? Let's push it. Next, rebuild again the image. So before deploying itself, I'm testing it with the normal Docker commands, whether it works or not, the image works or not. Build now. Now image number 5th will come. Let's test it here again. Fifth image, I'll be waiting for fifth image. Yeah. So I think it could have been done. Can anyone tell? I want to test before deploying it, this image. What is the command? I want to test. Yes, I want to run this Docker image.
Docker run.
Sudo docker run. Can do. Here I did a alias command that can be done. Docker run -d. -d or let it be front end mode only. This is the same command. $5. Yeah. You see no error now. My Docker got started. I mean to say Tomcat is getting started. Whatever you see, right? This log is called Tomcat logs. You see somewhere your application. You remember what is our application we are copying to where? What is the application we are copying into the web apps folder? What is our application name? Spark Java. This guy. This guy we are copying. Here is the log. Good. So this is good. Yeah, image is running. Next, what is pending here? Image is running. Docker image is running. Do we run with Docker run or we will give this image to Kubernetes?
Kubernetes.
So how are we deploying? We have a separate job for Kubernetes deployment, this one. The job will take input. What is the input?
4.
So let's go here. For this job also we had given SCM URL. Are we deploying deployment ML or Helm charts here in this job?
Helm.
Helm chart.
Helm chart.
In the Helm chart, from where it will pick the image name, like what is the image version we need to deploy. Right now we have a 5, right? Something. Where are
Right.
we specifying it here? Go to the deployment ML, for example.
Yeah.
This is the image repository. You are saying what is that you are saying here? Values.image.
Values.
It will go to values. This is the one, it will pick this repository. Next, what is there here? Colon tag. It will go to again to the same values file tag. Now again, I need to update right here 5 again the push the
Right.
code. Instead of that, what I'm doing it, I'm overwriting the value here. This is what I was telling last time. We will be very curious in the interviews also. How do you deploy? Do you update every time the values.ml? No. Values.ml can be overwritten like this. When you do Helm upgrade command, in the Jenkins job, we are taking a parameter, something like version. That version I'm doing here, I'm passing here, $version. So when you do Helm upgrade, I'm overwriting this image tag like this. This version, I will pass it in the parameter. That's what I'm doing here. Let's go to here, configure. You see here, the job. This is what I'm doing it here. I'm overwriting the values.ml with this. You can pass multiple set also. You can do this. Build it with parameter. See, 5 seconds it is taking. This is 10 seconds it took it. Ajax call. Somewhere. Okay. This is where 5. You are giving this 5 input. Behind, it will go to this command. And I had already given the source code repo for the job. It will deploy. Let's go build. Now, let's see here. kubectl get PO. You can run this command to continuously to watch. If any new image comes, it will update here. Yeah, you see here, new image came. I'm running this command. Why I'm not passing -n namespace here? Guys, why I'm not passing namespace here?
We are not created, I guess.
I'm using a tool, if you remember. This tool, kubeNS.
Okay.
If you use this kubeNS tool, right? When you go to specific, you don't need to pass anytime, every time like this. I'll say like this. Next time onwards, when I do kubectl related commands, it will be in that namespace only. Like that, I have switched to this namespace. kubeNS tool. That's okay. You can, if you want, you can run, but this is the way we will be working. kubectl get PO. Yeah, pod is running. Now, if you want to see any something, you can check the logs. Pod is running. The previous pods went away. Yeah. You can check the logs also something. Here, Tomcat started. All our info or like you can see somewhere info, no errors, info. These are the log messages. If it is info, it's good. If there is an error, warning something, you need to check. Here, our application somewhere, na, here, this is got deployed into the web apps folder. And it started also. You know, it's starting it. Good. Now, what is pending? Content is running. You need to tell me now. What is running? How to access pod outside?
Yeah, we have to check the endpoint.
Yeah, you have to tell me. Next, what object? What is important object you should have it? How do you access pod outside?
Service.ml.
Ingress controller. object.
Yeah. First, check the service. Service also is there. Can we access this service outside?
No, it is cluster
No.
IP. Right?
Exactly. Next, what is pending? kubectl get
ing.
Ingress, I have not deployed it from the Helm chart because this Helm chart There is an ingress was there. Let's take our own ingress ML. This is some ingress was there. Let's check. I want to check ingress any is there. -a. Any ingresses are there? Yes, there are some ingresses are there. I'll take this ingress model. We will convert into the Helm chart. You can do like this, get ing. From cluster also you can get an ML. If there is someone already deployed, right? I want to get that ML. You can get it like this. Flask F1O YAML. This is the ingress was there. Get this ingress. Copy. Delete the existing one. Remove the status and all here. And remove all this. This one also. Remove namespaces. Remove this as well. This as well. Ingress class. Annotation do we need? Do we have any annotations previously? Let's see. Let me check if you have anything previously deployed. One second, I'll go to my laptop. Are we passing anything previously annotations? Anyone remember? Are we passing anything? No, I think only the ingress class is enough. So I'm adding in the ingress, right? I'm adding our own model. I took from from our cluster, previous one. I will convert this into Helm chart. These are hard coded, right? I want to get these values from the values.ml. That's what we will do. Here, let it be the, you can let's see here, values.service name, service type. I'll call this name there. Include this one. I'll call this service from there. This one. This one. I'll hard code it here. You can hard code here. This one. Same Helm chart. You go to the dev stage anywhere, this will be the same service name will come. Port number 8080. Path, let it be slash only. No, whenever it comes, slash Spark Java something, right? We have on Tomcat. This is what the URL. If slash Spark Java slash think hello. Forward to this service. This is what. This we will convert into the, because what happens this URL for dev, why we went with the Helm chart is, let's say for example, same ML you want to deploy to the across environment, right? Dev, stage, pre-production, production. Same Helm chart I can use it by overriding this value. What we will do, we will bring this values.keyword. We'll get from the values.ml. Ingress here. I'll say that ingress. That's it. I'm done. Let it be the same. Now for this domain name, right? Where it will look for now? Where it will look?
Values.ml.
Values dot. Somewhere you can add it to that. Ingress. Let's keep this one as an empty. I can space. Yeah. The files we modified. This one we created a new file. This one we override. There is one more file we modified. Was that deployment data? No, don't say. Let's ignore it. Yeah. Two files we modified. Values.ml. We created one more ingress.ml with according to our environment. I deleted the previous content. I made it. Now this one I want to override at multiple places. We can override. One is at the command line, or I can create a separate file also here, dev.ml. What I mean was example, I'll tell you. Dev.ml. In the dev.ml, I can pass like this value. This value. This one. Here, dev.sparkjava.com, something like this. I can do it. Now, stage. training. Change data element. Here what I'll do here, staged. Now next time when I'm deploying it, when I'm deploying this Helm chart, I will give like this. Saying comments. I'll be passing here somewhere. Pick this for dev, pick this dev data ml. Now ingress will pick from the value from which file now? Ingress.
Dev data.
Dev data ml. In the default values data ml, you had given which value? In the default values data ml. Do you give any value? No.
No.
It's empty. First, whenever you deploy ingress, this is, I mean, not ingress, any Helm chart, when you deploy it, first it will look for here. Do you have any value here? No. Next, where it will look for?
Values.
No. Then it will look for any, are you passing any F something, like kind of file, are you passing it? Then it will pick from here. No, other way around. Are you passing any in the command line? You look for here also. This is how you can do it. Now, let me override in the command line. You can do this also, like this, so that you will get to know. Here, --- set. What was that? Ingress. Ingress equal to, you can pass it here, that URL. Now, how many ingress MLs you have?
One ingress SAML only, but search.
You can use for same Helm chart for multiple environments right now. No.
Yes.
Otherwise, if you go with the normal ingress, like if you hard code here, let's say I have 4 environments, dev, stage, pre-production, production. How many ingresses you need?
4.
Dev dot, stage dot, pre-production. Now what I'm doing it here? One ingress ML, I'm overriding that in the command line. One ingress ML only. That is what the beauty with the Helm chart. So let's take this command. Go to the Jenkins job. The previous job worked. The deployment, I'm changing it. So we have added values dev ingress. The ingress one will get deployed now next time. Build steps here. Yeah. Set ingress, keep in the quote also this one, so that it will, since you are using multiple dev dot, let's comment out this line. When you say hash, it won't execute. Spark Java, you are overriding here. Yes. Let's see. In the CD job, I'm modifying it. So previously we have deployed 3 objects, 2 objects if you remember, deployment object, service object. Next, what is the object I'm deploying right now?
Ingress. I think we haven't commit that file.
Yeah, sure. In the source code itself, code is there. I have my Helm charts also. One job will take code, the another job will take Helm chart. That is how we are making it. This is how, if you come to the real time also, will be like this only. Oh, sorry, I could have modified this one. That's okay. The name I could have modified it. Let's keep it next fix. We are taking from here only. The code has been pushed recently. Still, it is in my feature branch. I have not raised it MR. Till that issues get fixed, right? It will be in our environment only. Next, code has been came. CD job only pending. Just because did we modify the code or Helm charts now?
Film charts.
Helm chart only. So CI you don't need, right? Again, CI making and all not required.
Right.
Build with the parameter. I'll give the same image, 5th image only, but Helm chart changes will take care. Your deployment will not happen again. Only the one object will get deployed, ingress object. For internal teams, now you saw, right, this process. Now you see this process, right? Total this deployment process. What is the important one tool shouldn't go down? If the tool goes down, majority people will be idle in the company. Our internal teams. Which tool?
This automation server, Jenkins tool.
Automation server, exactly. All their productivity will be depend upon these guys only. Why it went, man? Somewhere, let's check this. Do we have any syntax check? Values HTML. 1 second. Let me check the example. I picked from the existing one. This is correct. Values HTML. Yes. We copy pasted as it is here. Dot values dot ingress. Oh, acha. Somewhere it is saying that you have can't evaluated field enabled in type interface. Did we push our code? In second, while running this command, we got here. You see here, it is telling that why it is taking notes.txt file. It is looking for this. Comment out this lines. Why it is taking this file? We don't need that. Helm chart shouldn't take that file at all. Putting ingress enabled, can't evaluate. I deleted some notes.txt file. So it's for ingress. Please remember those commands, all will be repeated again in another place. We need to remember all these commands. I need that commands. It's slow. Jenkins. Please observe here. I'm going behind Jenkins. However, Jenkins does this command, right? I'll run manually here. This guy. ls cd deploy. So this is the command. This is the place here. The command is executing it. So the command was, if you remember, what was the command? It was executing. Let's take that command. We will run from here only. So Jenkins UI is a bit slow. Now let's come behind. We will run the same command how the Jenkins is doing it behind in the OS, because you have an access, right? You are the admin. So behind you can run like this. Over here, this is the command. So from that folder, let's do it. This is the error we had. So let's go to the deploy. There was a file we have deleted in the code. I'll delete here also. Templates. Parameter notes.txt. Come back, come back again. Yeah, run again. Yeah. So first telling that validating API version not set, kind not set. Let me not touch it. Which file? Kind not set. Let's do the don't deploy syntax check. This is the command we used to check for syntax check. Elm lint deploy Spark Java. This command will tell you that syntax check. Oh, dev.ml. Oh, we kept the dev.ml inside it. We need to bring outside. That's what it is telling it. Bear with me a minute. It is checking these YAMLs. These YAMLs. Something. I'm bringing these YAMLs to outside, not inside the templates folder. Yes. Dev. I can delete behind, but it is there in the code, not a problem. I can delete behind again. So service deployment. Come back. Again run the Helm lint command. Till this success, this command is important. Check this. One chart failed. Yeah. It is telling that line number 9. There is an issue with the ingress. Yeah, you will get this error because you are not passing the document. Let me do this full command. We will do the Helm template. Because you need to pass with this value, here I'll do Helm template. Now you will get it. Yeah, it is working. I think it will work. Let's deploy the same command. Upgrade. You are setting the ingress. Yes. 5th image. So I'm not doing via the Jenkins. However, the Jenkins runs the command. I'm doing behind in the Jenkins because my Jenkins was a bit slow. It still get ing. Yeah. How do I know that it will work or not? Here.
We'll get the endpoint.
Yeah, here till that. Describe it. It will go for a sync. Describe. Don't care about the name. The name was. Yeah. Scheduled for sync.
Created.
Now you will have a ingress load balancer endpoint here. Yes. Now what we'll do this endpoint, if you remember?
We'll give to our host name.
No,
host
usually
file.
in the real time, what we do, we will register this in
Go
the
to route. We'll change due to the route 53. We'll change the name.
administrator. This is for local testing only. Space. Next, what is the domain name? This is. Okay. Take this guy. Slash, if you remember, we had given some path, right? To send a request. This is the one. You see now. So if you remember, where is this application is running?
Jenkins.
Okay, it is.
Okay, it is.
So previously, where this application we deployed previously?
VMs.
Tomcat. Now you did a migration, right? Can anyone? This is one of the interview question you will get it. Monolithic to micro. Any application, if you want to deploy it as a directly microservice, what is our job as a DevOps guy? in this part. Can anyone please give me the steps? What are our responsibility in this?
First write
Yeah,
the
we have
Docker
to
file
create a Docker file. Help.
and Helm, Jenkins file, pom.xml.
Yeah, infrastructure. This in no pom.xml developer will take care that they'll take care. Making it pipeline or jobs, the total CI/CD setup. That is what our job. This shouldn't fail. Next, the total Route 53 update, everything you have to take care. If there is any dependency, those dependencies also you have to create, like resource dependency, like RDS, S3, something. This who will tell dependencies, developer will tell. That is what our job. Can anyone tell me here, what are the commands we did? This Java code, right? Where is it is getting deployed? This Java code currently
K80s.
in KTS. It is running as pod, right?
Yeah.
In the pod, what software is running?
Tomcat.
Nice. Tomcat. What is the file you have deployed here inside the Tomcat?
Var file.
Now, how did this var file came?
We have Maven. Like we have
Clean
used the Maven.
package.
Maven clean
Yeah.
package. You got this var file. This var file got generated. Next, how this pod has been created? What is the feed you had given to create this pod?
Deployment
Helm.
YAML.
In the deployment YAML, what did you give? Yes, that is true. A deployment YAML only. What did you give in the deployment YAML?
Kind
Kind equal.
deployment.
Deployment YAML only. How did this pod
Yeah,
has been created? Because of this guy, na? What is this guy?
Image.
Yeah. How did image got created? What is the command?
Docker builder.
Docker
Build.
build. What is the file doing? Docker file. For
Docker
this,
file.
what is the file you need?
Pom.xml.
Who will make this file?
Developer.
Developer.
Next time, if any developer comes to me, this is what your job. Next time any developer comes to me, hey, I have a Java application. Which do you write the Docker file, or you will give him the references, like total? This total, I'll give him a reference. I'll give this project reference to him. This total project. I'll tell him there are Spark Java keywords are there. You replace with your name. You do everything. Raise an MR. I will validate. Then I will create a Jenkins jobs. That is what we do. I'll give this reference to the developer existing project. He will take care majority. Wherever Spark Java keyword was there, right? He will replace with his code name. Next time onwards, what we do? This project is the template for us. You got it right? What I mean. First time only it will take time. Next time onwards, this developer only will take care these changes also. Because developer doesn't have knowledge on the Helm chart, right? Next time what I'll do? Just you replace the keywords, I'll tell him in his code. You raise an MR. Before merging it, I will test in one with one environment. If it is working, we will merge to the target branch. That is what we will do. That's what. Any questions on this flow? Any questions on this? Just a minute. This is what here. Observe here. Where is our code right now? Where is our code?
In SCM.
Which is the SCM tool you are using?
Git. GitHub.
Git is the command tool. It's a client.
Yeah, GitHub.
GitHub you are using. There is
Right.
alternative. Please observe here how beauty it is. Just observe. See how now for CI/CD, and what is the CI/CD tool you are using separately?
Jenkins.
Jenkins, right? Observe now. This is also equal to the GitLab, equal to the GitHub only. Observe. Please create with your email ID. Just a sign in. GitHub, who will take care? GitHub related, if GitHub goes down, who will take care? Which company will take care?
Git. GitHub only.
GitHub, right? This is also same SaaS. I'm going to create a new project. Here we call a new project. Same. There you created a SCM. Here I'm creating a repository. There we call a repository. Here we call a SCM. Beauty with the GitLab, right? It will ask you like this. You remember I was telling, right? Template. Which project it is? Observe now. If you come to my company, right? You will have a lot of templates here. These are the default templates. Let me go with the Spring. Use template. This is like, I'll say that Spring Boot. Which tool I'm using right now for SCM purpose?
GitLab.
Both are same. GitHub and GitLab both are same. SCM point of view. GitHub and GitLab. Why I need to go for GitLab? Pricing. GitHub is very costly. And GitLab is like compared to, I'll tell you the numbers, for example, like 1:1, I can say like 3 times. This is the 3 times extra pricing. GitHub is costly. GitLab is lesser costly. That is the one. Cost wise. Second, what is the CI/CD tool you are using when you're using GitHub?
Jenkins.
Jenkins.
These people, what they came, GitLab, you don't use Jenkins. They have inbuilt CI/CD tool. GitLab CI/CD. Now you no need to use one tool, right? If you go with the GitLab, which tool you no need to use?
Jenkins.
Jenkins.
One. Next. That is the one. You are using CI/CD as a Jenkins versus GitLab CI/CD. One. This is pure one more. If you go with the more, I want to make more automation in the Jenkins. You need to have a programmatic knowledge. Which is the Groovy. Groovy. You should know Groovy language if you want to make more automation versus YAML. As a DevOps guy, which one do you prefer? YAML or Groovy? Groovy is equal to Java only.
Declarative. YAMLs.
Yeah, man.
So now you tell me, what is the good tool in DevOps right now? Let me tell you one example. We had a Jenkins. When we wanted to make a kind of an automation, it took like 3 days, 4 days for us. With the GitLab CI/CD, right? When we went with the YAML kind of approach, it's like matter of hours, matter of minutes, how you copy paste the environment. So in Agile methodology, in DevOps methodology, to do CI/CD, to make a package, do you go with the GitHub Jenkins or GitLab CI/CD?
GitLab CI/CD.
Because this is the DevOps friendly tool, GitLab CI/CD. Benefit with this GitLab is it is act as a SCM. It will act as a CI/CD, and you don't need much programming language. You need this skill set. And beauty is it will has its own ECR also, container registry also. They clubbed all together, and this has security features also, good security features, code scanning. This and all, like there is a keyword called, what was, if you remember, I was telling, shift left. These good tools are in this. GitHub also have, but very limited. Now they are copying. Now they are taking from GitLab model. They are building. GitHub people, they are building. This is what here. Now with this, I went into the GitLab. I'm creating a one repository. While creating a repository, it is asking me which kind of code model you have. Spring I took. Observe now, please. You will know it. Observe. You just need your Gmail ID to scan. That's it. I'm sorry, to log in. That's it. Can you see what files came? Guys,
Docker file.
Yeah.
Docker file Jenkins.
in GitHub,
File.
in GitHub, what
Uh,
we did? In GitHub, what we did? You wrote the Docker file, right?
Right.
And one more. To
Yeah, yeah.
what was the CI tool you are using there?
Jenkins.
Jenkins.
Here, no need. This file is enough. This file is enough. This file. This file. Just I'll open. This is the one of the important file. In the automation, right? When we made a pipeline, what was the file Jenkins was scanning in the repo? When we go with the pipeline approach, Jenkins file, right?
Jenkins pipeline.
GitLab will scan for this file. GitLab CE.YAML behind. Observe this file. This is the YAML you are writing. One is the build, test, deploy. Let me bring this code into my local. I'll bring this code into my local. Thumb rule. When you're cloning, what protocols you will have?
HTTP SSH.
SSH. For SSH, you need to copy your key to here. That is what you have to do. Observe here. Exit. Exit. CD. Code. Hit to clone. With what protocol? Thumb rule. Same, whatever works for GitHub, GitLab, both are same. But GitLab has more advanced features. You don't need to use extra tools under here. Yes. So when you get this error, what you need to do? Guys, you know already. These are the basic errors. You have to solve it. This is a basic error. Developers will be coming to us immediately these kind of errors regularly.
Private key we need to copy paste into the GitLab.
Very dangerous, not private key.
Sorry, public key.
Yeah. Like our ears will be very strong in the interview. So when you're talking, keywords are important. Because this is our regular job, developers will be coming to us regularly. These kind of issues they'll face a lot of time. Because their laptop will change, now new person will come, this kind of activities. So same way, like whatever I did in the GitLab, I'm going to the in the whatever you did in the GitHub, you are going to the GitLab here, SSH key, add a new key. You can say how many days expire it. Let's go here like something. The key will be valid till the time. Some developers, what they do, mistakenly they will select 1 week and all. They'll get expire again something. Depends upon. Now, done. Go back to the previous tab. Git clone. Code. I'm opening in the VS Code. This is the file. So your job is to handle this file only. Our job, majority time, this job, this one only, our job. Now close this wala. Everything, let's remove the comments. This is the very important. Build. You see right here, stages are there. Total, how many stages are there here? Total here, 3 stages. Build, test, deploy. This is the build stage. And one more, this is the build. This is a test. 3 are there. 2 jobs are there under test. You will get to know what I mean. You will get to know. 3 stages. In stages, you will have a jobs. You have 3 stages. Under stages, you will have a jobs. In the Jenkins, you will have a different story. We will compare both together. Just get the keyword. Under stage, you will have a job. That's what here. First, we need to tell how many stages are there. Next, this is the job. This is the stage. We will be grouping the job under this stage. Job, stage. Here also job, here also stage. This is a separate job under deploy stage. This is the example. So what are you seeing right now in the screen? Code or right now this is what is this guy you are seeing? Guys, what are you seeing here? Which file it is?
YAML file.
Yeah.
GitLab CA.ml right now. And in the left side, you see, right? This is the one. Who will take care of this? SRC, Java. Who will take care of this job? This one.
Developer.
Developer.
This file,
Ours.
Our developer.
Doctor.
you will take care now. Now you tell me, by seeing this, what command you need to run first? You take
Maven clean package.
Maven clean package. Next, I want to
Docker
deploy to
build.
I want to deploy to the Kubernetes. Next command,
Docker
build.
build.
go for
Docker
here.
push.
Exactly, go for here. Go for here. Exactly, go for here. Here, build step is there, right? Under build, echo you can have it here. MVN clean package. Next,
Docker build.
T, that ECR URL, right?
Yeah.
Repo colon. You remember build number, right? There we were doing it.
Yeah.
Here,
Right.
equal to, instead of build number, right? You can do like this, CA underscore pipeline. You will get a pipeline number. That is what the tag. Next, build is done. Next, what is there? Testing, we don't do. Let's remove. Let's remove here also test. Next, here, what is the command you need to do?
Push.
Oh, I'm sorry. Here.
Yeah, Docker push is
AWS ECR get login Docker push. Which file you are writing everything? Where are you writing all these commands? In which file?
Docker file. Docker. Okay, YAML file.
YAML. Which YAML file it is?
GitLab.
GitLab. Automatically, right? GitLab. In the GitHub, what is the CI/CD? Where are you writing all these commands? In which tool you are writing all these tools?
Jenkins.
Now in GitLab, you don't need. If you go to GitLab, you can eliminate completely one tool. What is the tool?
Jenkins.
That's what here. Observe now. I'll push this code. Observe now. There is a repository, right? Already I created this repository already. In the left side itself, we will have an option. Observe here. What is the option here? Pipelines. Like in the Jenkins, you are using this command, na? Build pipeline, build job, something, right? That is what here. They have inbuilt Jenkins, you can think it. Inbuilt. Run pipeline. It will ask you from which branch. In the Jenkins also, you used to tell, right? Hey, take this branch, something like that.
Right.
Run pipeline. From where these stages are coming? From which file?
GitLab-CA.ml.
Exactly, GitLab-CA.ml. Now observe here. I'll do undo everything. I'll not save anything. I'll do undo. Discard. I don't want to. Don't save. Let's go here. GitLab.ml. Let it be here. First, which job is running right now? Build. So when you run a pipeline, automatically this GitLab will scan for one file. Guys, let me tell you, in the interviews, right? Jenkins was previously, but you need to know that some companies are asking the Jenkins. Now majority people are going to the GitLab. GitLab is a very, very fast making CI/CD tool. So when you're running a pipeline, which file it will scan for? GitLab.ca.ml. This file. YAML or YAML, both are same. It will scan for this YAML. In this file, it will look for these keywords. What is that? Stage. Like this. Build. Like something. Test. Next is the deploy. Next, I will implement for this build. Next, I will implement what steps to be done. I'll say that build job. I need to mention the job will go under this stage. I have to mention like here, like stage. Here, you need to put your commands here. Like this. Script. All our commands will go like here. AWS, what is that? The Maven clean package. Next, all like this. So in the interviews, I have seen it. We may ask you like, did you work on the GitLab? Yes. What is the important file? GitLab CA.ml. Have you written any GitLab ca.ml? Yes, that is what our job. Like in the Jenkins, whatever the commands are there, right? All those commands we will write in this ML file. All those like this here. Like this. Now observe here, where are these commands are running?
GitLab,
Who is taking care behind?
GitLab.
Now you see, right, completely this job. Now I want to add one more stage, for example. Can anyone tell I want to add one more stage here? Which file I need to modify?
GitLab Python ca.ml.
Here, right? Here. Observe here.
We can
Copy.
add one more.
Stage, I'll add it. Deploy, dev. Next again. Deploy. Stage. For example, I'm adding more. Deploy, prod. For this, this is what we do. Copy. Paste. This is for this name. I want to make it equal to the both names. Let it be. Deploy. One is, see how easy for when you are delivering a software, right? GitLab, you are using for two purposes. One is for CA, another is for CD. If you go with a GitHub, right, you have a dependency with the Jenkins, and Jenkins has to be available always. Kind of dependencies, right? Here, what is there? Everything you are writing an ML. Here, I'll say that this will go, the job will go under this stage. Let it be here.
And also it's a repository.
See,
Right.
exactly, SCM. Now again, copy paste, stage. I'll say that this is also stage. This should be available in the above. This stage should be available above. Otherwise, it will throw an error. Yeah, both are available. Next again, same commands. Prod. And again, prod. Deploy prod. Yeah. Which file I'm modifying right now?
GitLab Python ca.ml.
Save this file. Let's cut a feature branch. Fixes. GitLab CI/CD. Updated GitLab stages. Push the code. Observe the time. Go to the pipelines. Wait for some time. See, automatically some stages came. See here. Which file did you modify it? Which file did you modify?
GitLab Python ca.ml.
Automatically GitLab will scan for that file. And observe here. Here. See, automatically it came, you see here. Now, first Docker image will get built here. I will deploy to the dev. This we can make manual. This I can make manual. Don't deploy. Now, total observe here, complete CI/CD it will go. After this, Docker image will get built. For example, image will get pushed to ECR. Next, some test cases are there. I'll remove it. Next, deploy to the dev. Next, deploy to the stage. This will be complete one CI/CD. No need to observe here. Total. Don't care behind what commands you are running, but just replicate these steps. Behind these commands, we will replace with our commands. Maven clean package, kubectl apply, or Helm we will do that. For me right now, important keywords are, what is the file do we need in GitLab? This is the file. Total stages. How this UI is coming, like this UI is coming, because of from this file. Because you have told here stages. How many stages? Build, test, deploy, all these are coming from here. And under one stage, you can have multiple jobs also. Under one stage, you can have multiple jobs like this. Here, right? This is the one stage. This is another stage. Sorry. Same stage, two jobs. You can group together. So, any questions you want to ask? Which tool do we don't need now?
Jenkins.
In future, some people wanted to now see here automatically the job is happening, the commands here. Now it will get deployed here. I want to make these two jobs as a manual. I don't want to trigger, let's say for example, production. I don't want to deploy automatically. Now it will happen automatically. I want to deploy production manual. Just go here to the job. Here, put a condition when manual. That's it. Like this, when manual. Let me exactly yes. Now let me push again the changes. Manual trigger for prod. Push this code. This job will not trigger now automatically. Now automatically they'll get triggered. Observe, wait for some time. Total cycle will go. How this UI is coming? This rendering is coming from which file? Whatever you are seeing in the screen, right? This pipeline model. From which file it is coming?
Deploy, sorry, yeah, GitLab -c.app.
See now, total. Just you update the code. You integrate your cluster to GitLab. From here, the deployment will happen, everything. You no need to have dependence on which tool now.
Jenkins.
Now, GitHub also having this feature. GitHub also, they have this feature, but they went again with the programmatic model. They have some kind of programmatic related stuff. They have YAML, but again, that YAML is little programmatic now. GitLab CI/CD is complete. Now you see, right? Automatically it is deployed to the production. You think it, you built an image, you deploy to the dev, kubectl apply or Helm to the Kubernetes cluster dev stage also. For production, I don't want to deploy automatically. Just put a condition here, like in the production job. No. Now I pushed one more automatically. See, one more, it came. One more pipeline. You remember?
So even
You remember in the GitHub, when I was using Jenkins, right? I was using one concept. Whenever I push a code, trigger automatically Jenkins job. What is the concept we were using, if you remember?
Webhook.
webhook.
You don't need that kind of steps here. GitLab job is automatically it will scan this code, automatically will scan this file. If it is not manual and all, it will trigger this pipeline. It will trigger this pipeline. Till here, till stage also we used to keep manual. Dev, we will make complete automation. These two jobs, right, we will make manual. We will give the developer. To make it stage job also, add this line there.
Even we can run Terraform commands also here.
Yes, completely. You can run it. Just you need a kind of stage. That's it. You need a code, Terraform related jobs. That's it. That's what I was telling, right? You remember? In Terraform, first we will run a plan. Plan will be automatic. Apply will be manual. We used to make it. That's what. Just
Okay.
wait for some time. Yeah, we'll see that. Wait for a few minutes. We'll see this. Now observe here. Now you think it here. Docker build happened. Image has been pushed. I'll remove this test one. We don't need this test. Okay. Let's remove it. This test. Let's remove here also. Save the code. Cleared. Test jobs. Which file I'm modifying here now? GitLab CA.ml.
Even there is one extra deploy also. Deploy dev.
Let it be. That's not a problem. Just let it be. Just. Now observe here. So in the interviews, they ask you this question. Hey, I don't want to trigger job automatically. What is that answer? I don't want to trigger the job automatically. After the job,
Yeah,
automatically they're triggering it.
When manual.
When manual, exactly. These are the keywords we use. When manual, exactly. Just 2 minutes will leave. Yeah. Just wait for this guy. Now you see production job got deployed. Is it waiting?
yeah, manual action.
Exactly. So if someone is equipment, just bear with me few minutes. If you go with the Jenkins, right? You have a dependency with the Jenkins, GitHub, blah blah tool, right? GitLab has given inbuilt feature of this is called GitLab CI/CD. GitLab CI/CD. Which file it will scan for in the code? All your steps.
Everything in GitLab -c.app.
I can see it.
You can break this YAML, you can break this into YAML, multiple YAML, you can call that YAML files here also like this. You can call like this. If I have my GitLab YAML is very big, I can break into the multiple YAMLs, I can call like this, include. That can be done. That can be done. Now, these are the, let's say, for example, as you said, for example, just wait for 2 minutes only. I'll convert this into, in your think it, you have a Terraform code in this. I'll say here, Terraform plan. One more, what is that? Terraform apply.
Okay.
Let's comment out this. Comment out these lines. You have observed this total lines. Copy. Comment out. Now I need to pass right this stage here. This one. Terraform plan. Observe here. My keywords was which file I'm modifying is the very important. Here. Go down. Plan. Plan, let it be automated because obviously plan should be automated, right? We don't want to run again the command manually here. Now I want to trigger this when manual. This will be applied. This will be applied stage. Your keywords, yes. Here Terraform command will come. The code will be here. Here we will inject in the script, right? We will add Terraform plan apply related comments. Let's push this, for example. Yeah. TF syntax. Docker will scan for which file? Docker command will scan for which file?
Docker file.
Same way, GitLab will scan for this file. All your steps will be in this YAML. This is the job name stage. In the script, your commands will go. What commands you want to? Right now, I'm putting all echo, but our original commands will come. kubectl, helm will come here. Now let's see here. Go back to pipeline, build pipelines here. There is some syntax error. It will tell you if there is an YAML, it will tell you very clearly. What is telling? Terraform apply. Somewhere it is telling that you have not implemented proper jobs. It is telling it. Go for. There is some syntax error. It is telling. Plan. Map. The beauty with the GitLab, right? It will tell you an error here. You can edit here itself. It will check the syntax error. Somewhere if you go right here, yeah, pipeline editor. Go back here. Left side, right? You can check the YAML syntax here, pipeline editor here. By default, it will take a master branch. Let's go to the feature fixes. If you go down, you will have an option here. Validate somewhere. Linting. You can check the linting syntax error here. Validate here. Validate pipeline. If there is an error, it will tell you immediately. It is telling that some jobs are not exist. Terraform plan or apply something syntax. So I'll pass it here. What have you seen currently? Two tools you have seen, GitLab and GitHub. If you go with the GitLab, you can avoid completely with some tools. What tools you can avoid?
Jenkins.
Jenkins and GitHub.
Let's say in company, they may not be using CI/CD Jenkins, right? Some other tools they may be using it. You can avoid completely CI/CD features. If they are using some other tools, right? You can use GitLab only for all this purpose. GitLab. Why GitLab? Why not other tools? GitLab used for what purpose?
Yes, CM and CIC.
CI/CD. Don't think CI/CD not only for deployment. You can use for any purpose. And they have very good integration tools. You can integrate multiple tools. Like Jenkins, right? They have very good integration. They can integrate with Kubernetes, n number of tools they can integrate, and they're very good in the security. This tool, GitLab, is very advanced in the security. Very good in advanced in the security. And one more, very important. You don't need programmatic knowledge. What knowledge you need?
Declarative.
How are you writing the stages? How are you writing everything? How are you creating all your command?
.yaml.
This is the one.
GitLab is, yeah, -ca.yaml.
This is the one. Single YAML. You can break this YAML into multiple YAMLs. If it is very big, you can call one YAML to another YAML with the keyword called include. By default, when you make any changes, GitLab will scan this file. It will check for stages, related keyword, and then it will make kind of GUI like this. It will make a like kind of GUI like this. See how it is. See, complete, build, deploy, blah, 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 till it went here. But I don't want to trigger for production. After this stage validation, I will trigger like this manual, like this. So they may ask you in interview like this question. I don't want to trigger automatically the job. Production, I want to make manual. Then only one condition. What is that? When?
Man.
That is. I want to trigger the job only for specific branch. You can say like master only. Then you can put like kind of conditions. There are the conditions are there like rules. If it is master only, trigger it. Like that you can trigger. You can make a kind of conditions, more conditions like this. Good. So very important file, ca.ml. All these stages, scans, everything will happen from this file only, everything. So you can avoid completely other tools. Delivery CI/CD DevOps model. This is a very best tool, not other tools. They are also good. Now people realized it. They are moving to GitLab now. There are the projects you will be getting Jenkins to GitLab migration also you can do it. Cool. I'll pass it here. We'll continue tomorrow. Thank you guys.
Thank you.